Okay, so we are going to be writing expressions and substituting in for those variables. So we are told that we need to write 4 expressions using only one variable to represent everything that we're given here. Okay, so Will spent half of what Sayel did for their student-led conference outfits. Oh, this is fun. Okay, Will spent half of what Sayel did, so that means we need to know Sayel's first. So let M equal amount of money Sayel spent. Okay, and Will spent half of that. Well, I find half of something by dividing it by 2. I'm in 7th grade, so I make sure it looks like that. And that's how much money Will spent. Next, we know that Victoria spent $24 more than Will. So that means we have to start with the amount that Will spent, which was M divided by 2. $24 more means I'm going to add $24. And that equals the amount of money Victoria spent. Our fourth let statement tells us they want to figure out what they spent all together. So that means it's a total. I know I find a total by adding things together. I know how much each person spent because I just wrote these expressions, and I know that I need to be adding them together. So I'm going to have let M, that's how much Sayel spent, plus M divided by 2, that's how much Will spent, plus M divided by 2 plus 24, which is how much Victoria spent. And that equals the total money spent. Okay, so I've written all 4 of my expressions. I wrote them all using a let statement to describe what they stand for. So the next thing we know is that we find out that Sayel spent $74. So that means that M equals 74. So I've got Sayel, Will, and Victoria. Sayel spent M equals 74. Will spent M divided by 2. M still equals 74. Once I find the value, it doesn't change. Victoria spent M divided by 2 plus 24. M equals 74. I'm going to be substituting in every time I see an M, I write 74. So for Sayel, it's simply $74. For Will, I've got 74 divided by 2. Half of 70 is 35. Half of 2 is 2. So it means that $37 that Will spent. And then Victoria has 74 divided by 2 plus 24 more. 74 divided by 2 is 37 plus 24. 30 plus 20 is 50. 7 plus 4 is 11. 50 plus 11 is $61. Now at this point I know a lot of you have been just taking these numbers and adding them together to find your total. But it says over and over here to substitute into those expressions you wrote. The expression that we wrote for the total is M plus M divided by 2 plus M divided by 2 plus 24. And I know that M equals 74. So I substitute in. I know I divide before I add. So that's both of these. 74 divided by 2 is 37. Bring down the rest of my problem because I know that I'm funneling down. This is all addition, so I know that I can do these a little bit out of order because I know that 37 plus 37 is 74. I couldn't do that if there was subtraction in here. 74 plus 74 is 70 plus 70 is 140. 4 plus 4 is 8, so it's 148 plus 24. 148 plus 20 is 168, plus 4 more is $172 in total.